A list of individual speakers. Mr. Eller for 2 minutes.
Madam President, ladies and gentlemen, I think in principle we all agree. The set plan is something that we welcome, and broadly speaking we actually agree in terms of the content. However, there are two sticking points. First of all, here in this House, and this is a comment I direct to Mr. Thomas in particular, we won't be able to put common pressure on the Member States and the Commission if we continue to act in this fashion, namely with an ideological discussion which constantly reverts to the issue of nuclear energy time and time again. That, I think, is the crux of the matter for this afternoon's vote as well. We found a compromise for the set plan. The compromise was that we would set up a number of criteria for promotion. We're talking about sustainability, competitiveness and security of supply. Those are the criteria. We want to make sure that we have good technologies, and unfortunately yet again we've got this ideological debate concerning nuclear energy. Of course you can have the debate, but at the end of the day it doesn't make any sense with regard to the set plan. However, where I do grant that you are right in what you say, what is it that the set plan can actually achieve? That is important. Has that really been resolved? To what extent are the Member States prepared to have a consistent energy policy? I think that's something for the Council to reflect on. What they've come up with so far is fairly general. The problem is not so much what we're going to put into the set plan. I think the problem is really how we're going to make sure that we have good coordination between the research money, the innovation money, the money from the set plan, the whole question of demonstration plants, the whole question of implementation of European Union directives, transposition into domestic law. How is that all going to come together? And, quite honestly, we could say, well, you can have another set plan, decide on a further set plan, that's all very well, but we need specific tangible steps as well, measures. So we shouldn't be fighting over details. I think we should be putting pressure instead on the Commission and on the Member States to make sure that something happens in terms of implementation.
Thank you very much, Mr. Eller. Now for 1 minute, it's Mrs. Ulfskog.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. I think wishful thinking is not enough if you really want to have a switch over to renewable energies, a smart society. If you want that, you also need to make major investments. And for that, we need to make sure that the private sector is